Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. So I'm making this short message because something very amazing is happening at the moment actually, and it concerns online preaching that His Grace Śrīman Tattvavit Prabhu is doing at the moment. He started to do this on April 4th of this year, and it all came about because of this virus, this coronavirus, since everybody has to be in lockdown, stay at home. So Tattvavit Prabhu got this very wonderful initiative to start to give online classes every evening. He started with something called a Foundation Series, where he covered basics of our Krishna conscious life, starting with the very meaning of this name of our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, the meaning of the Samsara Dava prayer that we sing every morning on Mangalarti, the Guru Puja, the Narasimha prayer, the Tulsi, all these things, the Shishtastakam. So he has done so many videos so far. We can take a look. So here, the meaning of Srila Prabhupada's name, Mangalarti song, Guru Puja, why applying tilak, significance of Narasimha Pranam mantra, the story of Tulsi Devi, okay? So it goes on like this. Then Shikshashtaka Siri, we can see. Then he came to the 10 offenses, which is very important that we need to understand. He did 2 classes on this. The Premadvani prayers, Tulsi Devi, then other important prayers. So he went on like this, the morning program, Krishna Prashadam. Then he came to the nectar of instructions, okay? So you've done all this, and you can see 2 hours, 30 minutes, 2 hours, 20 minutes. So there's so much content. So he is basically building online encyclopedia of Srila Prabhupada's teachings through his realizations. So I watched a few, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I joined in a few times. Unfortunately, here in China, the internet is slow, the VPN is a mess. I tried to watch, I was disconnected like 3-4 times, I had to reconnect. So anyway, I will make it a thing to try to catch up as much as possible. And he quotes so many verses, it is so much instructive. And you can take advantage of the feature of YouTube that when you quit and you go back to that same video, it will start playing from the same place. Because 2 hours and a half, 3 hours, it's not everybody that has so much time in one go. So you can just, watch half an hour, 1 hour, and then you quit, and then next time you have time in the evening, you watch again. Then next day morning, you watch again. And in this way, you can go. So there's so many. Let's take a look at more of the content that he uploaded. So all the nectar of instructions, as we said. Then Narasimha Lila, because it was Narasimha Chaturdasi, he did that in 5 parts. Then he did the benefits of memorizing shloka. It's the shloka learning course that he did. You see, he did 5 nice courses on this. So if you're interested in learning shlokas, how to pronounce, the benefit of it, how to remember them, all these things he has covered very nicely. And here, even on YouTube, you can see all of his videos have got many views, 108, 146, so many views. But on Facebook, it is just immensely well received. People, at one time, both time I watched, there was at least 50 people watching live, but it was going in and out, some new people coming, some people leaving. So altogether, I see sometimes there's like hundreds of people following his classes every day. I haven't seen exactly what is the highest, but I wouldn't be surprised that thousands of people are watching those classes. Now people have got time. This lockdown thing has boiled down our life to a point where we have to focus on things that are more important. And what is more important than understanding, who we are and where we're going and how to get there? After all, we were forced to be born and we'll be forced to die. We'll be kicked out in in 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, we're all gone, So, or maybe more than that, theoretically speaking. So we must know what comes next. So the devotees' only business is this, is to reawaken everybody's dormant love of God. To tell everyone that you're not this body is changing, you had a baby body, that's gone, you had a boy body, that's gone, that body that you have now, it'll be gone in 10 years, 20 years. Not even 20 years, that tomorrow will be gone, but because it looks very similar, people think it's the same. Anyway, and at one point, we'll die. So the devotee has to cut that attachment to material life, to this material body and all material activities. So to hear, that is the very beginning. We must hear, Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. We must keep on hearing. So Tattvavit Prabhu is offering a very great opportunity to all the devotees out there to hear. Now with this technology, Sadhu Sangha can be done miles and miles away. This was not possible before. Actually, we have, some instances just like Sanjaya. He heard the Bhagavad-gita. He had direct association with Krishna and Arjuna, although he was in Dhritarashtra's quarters. I believe Dhritarashtra was in Hastinapur at that time. So you can see he was miles away, but still he was hearing directly. It's the same thing we have now. So those scientific advancements, they actually are imitating those yogic processes. Devotees from all over the world can see one devotee give a class. Tattvavit Prabhu, he's alone in the temple room when he speaks. There's only a computer in front of him and camera, and he's got his iPad. He's got a nice setup going on. But devotees all over the world listen to him. So we must take advantage of this. You should all watch this. I should also, I should try to listen as many classes as I can. Then he went with 5 episodes speaking on the Ritvik system. So if you're not acquainted with the Ritvik system and you want a complete, foolproof explanation on why the Ritvik system is bona fide, you go through all these. If you can go through all of these, all of them are more than almost 3 hours. How much detail he must have given. How much? He must have covered everything. I haven't watched them, unfortunately. I want to, take some time and watch this. So how much he should have covered, you think, in 15 hours of talking on the Ritvik? It's not some cheap little book that ISKCON is giving. The book that they're giving on the Ritvik system in ISKCON, it's simply mental speculation. There's no quotation at all. Or when they quote Srila Prabhupada, it's completely out of context. They keep people in darkness. They don't give them true knowledge from the revealed scriptures and from what Srila Prabhupada actually said. And then with some mental speculation and some dry sentiment, they try to keep people covered from the actual truth. This is not the way that Prabhupada trained us. In ISKM, we quote from scriptures, and you can see the effect of a real, very strong trained devotee like Tattvavit Prabhu. He knows hundreds, if not thousands of shlokas, and he can remember them and quote them. The way he does it in these classes is very well done. He's got his iPad and he just finds the verses, and so you cannot be cheated. How can you be cheated? He's only showing you Shastra. If you don't accept, that's another thing. But you cannot be cheated. That's a fact. Whereas when you read that nonsense book that they're distributing in ISKCON concerning Ritvik, there's no quotation. How do you know? You see, anyway, watch this. Then the Shri Upanishad series, which he started 2 weeks ago and is still going on. He did 16 episodes so far, and there will be another one tonight. Take advantage of this, please. I will put all the links in the description below of our ISKM YouTube channel as well as our ISKM Facebook channel. You please, follow this Facebook channel. You'll be receiving notifications when there's a new, video uploading. And one thing I have to mention is that Tattvavit Prabhu, 2 things. In the Srila Prabhupada's appearance day, he actually, in his prayer, in his offerings to Srila Prabhupada, he sworn to put together a kind of training for the devotees, basically. He wanted to put a course, or, he didn't say in which way, but he wanted to establish something this year. He had vowed it to establish something to help the devotees advance spiritually. So a kind of training for the devotees.
In the Bhagavad-gita, Krishna makes it loud and clear that those who preach to devotees, there is no one more dear. I wish to contribute more towards making devotees strong. Not that I am strong, but I myself needed it for so long. In this regard, I devised many plans and schemes, but since I am fallen, I could not realize my dreams. These youthful years are my only remaining chance, for when old age hits, I won't even be able to dance. By the next Vyasa Puja festival, I take a solemn oath of running a tangible program to ensure devotees' growth. I have no faith in my ability, so I badly need your mercy to climb the mountain of service that lies ahead of me. Your unworthy dog, Tattvavit Das.
And who knew that this COVID-19 would come about? And yet Krishna has arranged for him. He has given him the intelligence to still carry out this promise that he did. And actually, I think that because of this COVID-19, he could not have done this in a better way. Because if he would have done it at the temple, let's say, okay, you come to the temple, we attend the class, who would have showed up? Maybe some 3, 4 devotees, 5 devotees, and who would have stayed that long, So actually he's reaching out much, much more devotees that way. That arrangement of Krishna for Tattvavit Prabhu is a very beautiful exchange between the Lord and his devotee, because Tattvavit Prabhu wanted to do something for Krishna, and Krishna reciprocated so much. And Srila Prabhupada says is that when we try to serve Krishna, Krishna will take it he will see it so valuably, and he will try to help that devotee so much into his devotional service. So Tattvavit Prabhu sworn that, and Krishna has given him full-fledged facility to do this. Another thing, he told me, this year I'm going to make about 100 videos. When he said that was because the video he used to upload it every 2 months, or 3 months, something like this. He has some vlogs in his personal YouTube channel, which I'll put also in the description. And it was coming every 2-3 months. In my mind, I was thinking, that kind of video, he's going to make 100 of them. I was thinking, forget it, And then he told me, no, at least if I say 100, I'll try to get as near as I can. But actually, he's on his way, because he started the TikTok thing. This TikTok nonsense that everybody's sweeping, and creating some deficit of attention and making zombies. All nonsense is complete garbage. But still, he has managed to use this to reach some people, and he told me personally that some people got introduced by that method. So that's very nice. So he has done so. I don't know how many TikToks video he's done. It must be between 20 and 30, I would say, something like that. And now with this video series, that's also around 30 or so. So he's already more than half of his 100 videos, and we're not even half of the year. So please support him, join his live classes, hear the sadhu speak, and cut off that attachment that we all have. We are too attached to this material body. We're too attached to the bodies of our family members. We're too attached to our house, to our job, to our money, to all these things that will be destroyed. It's all made of matter. Matter is simply a transformation, and it goes out. It transforms, it comes. It transforms, it comes. And you're attached. Oh, I'm attached to it, and it disappears, and we lament. So listen to Tattvavit Prabhu speak. Make the best use of this situation, worldwide situation right now at the moment. So that's it. That's what I wanted to say. And I'll be making another message soon concerning this. I don't know if you've seen behind, there's actually 2 silver cups there. It's actually on a silver plate also. Some time ago I did a video, a vlog, and I was showing my wish to get some silver plates and bowls for offering to our new deities, Gauranitai deities that will be coming soon. That will be at the center of a new preaching mission also. I'm saying this, I have news, anyway, I need to make a secondary vlog on this, so I'll be discussing about that in the next one. So, thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Jai Shri Prabhupada.